Welcome back, Tube Dwellers. We're going to start a brand new seed, and then cut out a lot of the boring beginning bits to get back to where we were. I think I like the high magnetic interference. I think I like low threat factor, but high civilian traffic. Now, almost all of these areas with high magnetic interference have really low solar density, which kind of worries me, because that's where I end up getting most of my matter. Wow, really high, extremely high magnetic interference. It says, I guess I could get my matter from derelict space debris. Let's do it. The gold sector, 2622. 10 eons old. Let's launch. And now, as my seed flies out into space, I will bid you adieu and see you again many years from now when the colony has begun to thrive. I guess I could give you a peek real fast at just what's here, what I'm working with. This is as far out as I can zoom. No derelict debris yet, but I'm sure there probably will be some pretty soon. Yeah, it's right. There's not a lot of star matter here, but luckily I did start next to a real big chunk, so... Alright, here we go! Oh yeah, sticking minimal. Way cheaper start than before. Barely over 200, actually... a little over 300 matter required for the bare necessities. Refinery almost done. Only about 3 minutes of air used so far. We'll check the matter. I've used a little over 700, and I have the bare necessities. Off to a good start, I'd say. Alright, let's get a couple more things rolling, and then we'll get back into the nitty-gritty. I'm just about to start refining my first matter, but you can see that with over 1,000 matter still left, and most of the residence zone constructed, you can do this a lot more efficiently than I originally was. Should house 3 beds, at least once it's totally complete. Little spot of floor missing there. Getting there, getting there! And an obsolete shuttle of cryogenesis sleepers appears again. This is interesting. I think this is the exact same group of people that last time were very nice and quite a boon. Let's invite them aboard. Who do we have? One guy, Mr. Matthew. That's cool, actually. I like getting one at a time. I am a-okay with that. For the time being, let's go builder. Very soon, I think we'll switch you over to a miner, though. And maybe switch you miner and take Jane to being a technician. I was getting ready to say I like the 3-person balance. I like 1 miner, 1 builder, 1 technician. Everything gets used up at a rate where 1 technician can keep up with it. But I think with 4, I may actually need 2 technicians. I know I'm over capacity, but I'm working on building another chamber for a second oxygen recycler right now. And I think actually I might tear that wall down once I complete this room. It sounds like a good plan. And once that's done, I'll consider myself caught up, and we'll go back to watching my every move you make. And now we have here the bare necessities. The simple bare necessities, the recipes of life. That's not how that goes, is it? I know it says something about some recipes. I've got 2 miners and 2 technicians right now. I think in any time of idle time, I need to not have builders. I need to switch any builders over to technicians. And I think especially in the early stages of the game, trying to get these level 1 technicians above level 1 might be super important. Because I feel like anytime there's downtime, I should switch as many people as possible over to being technicians. Because maintenance just gets carried away so fast. It gets crazy. I've got a chunk of asteroid designated for mining, for demolition. I've got 2 miners on the job. I've still got a crap ton of matter. I actually could just continue right along with the construction projects. Citizens are sleeping on the floor. Why are you doing that? There are 3 beds. Yeah, I was going to say, go away with that warning. Citizens don't need to be sleeping on the floor. There's no need. Your citizens are sleeping on the floor. Why? Tell them they're stupid. Hey, you, Kristen, you're not smart. Huh. I think I'm going to let the mining go here for just a second. I think I want to just read through some of this. 150, 123. So that's when I started. Nothing beats a good night's rest. Well, except maybe eel nose MREs. Ugh. Oh, it's actually purging. As new entries are put in the top of the list, it's purging the bottom of the list. Huh. I haven't been this happy at work in a while. Ooh, am I turning into one of those perpetually positive people? Machines in your base are in poor condition. You need beds, which can only be built... I don't need beds! Like, what is she doing? There's 3 empty beds. Pasha, you're the one that's bad at everything, aren't you? Oh, no. No, Pasha, you're actually good at everything, except for sleeping. You don't know how to sleep. Why do you not know how to sleep? Okay, with 2 miners, actually, I've only got 2 technicians. I've got 2 miners, and the miners are overdoing it. The miners are killing the machines. They're putting too much matter in there. I've got a ton of matter right now. Wow. I think I'm going to switch this over and go 3 technicians. Because, holy crap. 37%. Miners just pound away on the refinery. I kind of like the idea of a derelict space debris given like a potential challenge, a combat challenge that doesn't necessarily come at you. Because I think like space pirates or any ships that approach that are hostile, they'll just come at you. They'll just come running in. They'll come over to your base. They'll come in. You got to gun them down in your own hallways. It's dangerous stuff. They force themselves upon you. But the derelict space debris, if one were to show up, then I could just leave it if I wanted to until I was good and ready. Unfortunately, I don't know what good and ready means. I may have to eventually just send my whole crew in when another one shows up. And even then, what if it kills my whole crew? I don't know. It might do that. It might be that powerful. Them aliens. This is a very early stepping stone of the Terran race and the Protoss. Or even Zelnaga. Derelict space debris come floating in their technology. It's just too far beyond us. Or maybe they're monsters like the Zerg or like Ridley Scott's aliens. Citizens are sleeping on... What are you doing? Is it Pasha? What? Pasha, this is... I can't do anything about this. Pasha has a preference to sleep on the floor. I'm pretty sure they're putting something in the water to make us drowsy. What? No, you're sleeping on the floor. Sometimes I feel like I should feign illness and let all the machines break so people appreciate me more. What? Pasha, you are one twisted individual. It's pretty insane how realistic the graphics are in Killbot Adventures. I left some drool in the hallway after having to sleep on the floor. I hope someone slips on it. What? I don't understand. Why you wouldn't go sleep in these good condition beds. Having 3 technicians on the job I think is doing good stuff here. The condition is back up on my refinery. So now that I've basically just sat around, let's take Pasha over to mining just to get these guys to level up. I want them to continue being technicians so that they become better technicians. And we'll have Pasha go mine. Maybe that'll give him some time out in space to think about what he's doing, to think about the problems he has in life and how he might be able to fix them. Like, I don't know, sleeping in a bed? You freak. It's your problem, Pasha. So what should I prioritize next? I think in the last seed, I pretty much determined that having a second matter refinery doesn't really help. It just makes 2 things that your technicians have to repair. Maybe eventually when I have like 20 people or something crazy, I'll need 2 matter refineries, but I don't think I need that very soon. If I get many more people, I will need to go ahead and add on more oxygen recyclers, but overall, the unit, the room, and the everything that goes along with it, the door and whatnot, it's not very expensive, and I can throw it up pretty quick. So I don't really think I need to do that preemptively. I guess let me look first. What are our zones again? What can we zone as? What have I not had? I had a pub. I technically had an area that was zoned as a pub, but I didn't ever get anything in it. I didn't get a bartender. I didn't get a bar or whatever the item is that you put in it. I never got any of that. There's also a reactor. I've never had a reactor. Excuse me. I don't know what power might do for you. I'm actually curious. I wonder if power would allow you to do other things more efficiently. I keep thinking something about efficiency. I'm not sure, actually. A fusion reactor has a 0 cost. How is that right? My God, it is gigantic. What is that, 6 squares? 6 squares. Holy hell. Where do I need to put this? It looks like it could kind of line up over here. What about down here? This looks... Oh, hey, I think this might have a touch of potential. I think it's going to have to come out one from the wall. Okay, so if I were to make a room for this... Oh boy, I have a feeling I'm getting ready to undertake a project that is too large for me. So this is a taken up block. This is a free block. Again, the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the outside wall has to be at least this far out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the outside. That should make a 6 by 6 area. Yeah, and it even confirms that that will hold a reactor. Wow, okay, so now I need some builders. I've got 2 technicians. That's right, I've got Pasha mining. Let's take Pasha back to being a technician, and let's put Kristen on the build job. I think that's a good idea, right? Yeah, that'll hopefully let Matthew eventually get good enough at repairing stuff that everything's not a total disaster. How do you admit to your friends that you have nowhere to sleep at night? What is the problem with people sleeping? Do I really need a 4th bed? Does a 4th bed need to go down for these 4 people? I was so tired last night. I just zonked out on the floor. LOL. I don't like this. What's up with the sleep? What the sleep? I wonder. Can I do anything with beds? Provides comfort and warmth that the floor does not. What does comfort and warmth do? I wish. View vitals and stats. None of that really does anything. Stats. I wonder. Well, that's really weird. They have a favorite food, eel nose MREs. That makes me wonder. Beetle stir fry. Where do they find beetles in space? Beetle stir fry. Apparently, beetle stir fry is a popular item on this specific space base. What about you, sir? What? Tralfundorian? Pureed nutrient paste? An incoming ship has been spotted in the distance. It will arrive in a couple minutes. Ooh. Oh man, I may have to put this construction project on hold if I end up getting a couple more people. Actually, 2 more. My God, look at the matter. You know what? I think I should stop. I got a huge chunk of matter. I have a huge amount ready to go right now. Huge bank. I kind of want him to go in and turn in his rock chunk, and then I think I'm going to take him off mining. The ship is coming. What? I don't like it. I don't understand. It's hard to sleep on the floor with all the footstep vibrations bouncing my head. Wow. I feel like I should be doing something else. Obsolete shuttle. I think this is a potentially safe one. Greetings. We are from a place where we were in cryogenesis sleep. Yes, of course. So far, every time I've accepted these people, they've been good, happy people who like to do work. And that's my kind of people. Wait, where'd you come from? Where are you? Who are you? What is this? Rye quickly. Quickly. Huh. Emphasis on quickly. Let's go to the roster. What are you good at, my guy? He's a good bartender. Well, that's something you have in common with some of our other people. I think it's going to be a technician. I really want... You know what? Something that I should have made a priority that I haven't. I mean, it's good that I've got a lot of technicians. I think that's really good. I'm really scared of stuff going awry. But something that I think needs to happen, probably before this room even. There are all zone... Huh. I didn't realize that there are monitors and ordinary plants. There are fire extinguishers, though. They only cost 50. I think I need one of these in a couple different rooms. Let's put it as close to the door as possible so they can come in, go straight over. And I think we need one in each of these rooms as well. And maybe even the residence. I don't know if I need one in the residence, but I want to be safe. And I have a lot of matter. Let's put one in the airlock. Eventually we'll put one outside when that room is finished. And that may deem necessary that we get a second builder. Let's take the miner off. Like I said, huge bank of resources. Jane, no more need to mine. Come on in and get to constructing. Fire extinguishers, that's going to be beautiful. I really wish that the tooltips were a little bit more... See, I don't know what the hell... What does a monitor do? That seems neat. It seems like something that I want. It's only 75. Let's get one like What is this? Can we call this the common room? This center room here? Let's put one in the Nah, a monitor in the residence would be bothersome, wouldn't it? People wouldn't be able to sleep. Let's slap a monitor up right there in that common room. That way, if we have any space-based warnings, if anything's going wrong or there are fires, hopefully people will come into the airlock, they'll look at the monitor, they'll see the warnings, and they'll go right to whatever it is they need to pay attention to. Is that how that's going to work? That's probably not how that's going to work. I wonder if these are like actual star maps. I wonder if oh god! Oh no! The fire! The fire extinguisher's not in yet! Oh Jesus! Worst case scenario. Everybody, technician. Let's do this. This fire has to stop. You gotta wake up! We gotta do something about this fire. Oh man. I think it's good. Holy Christ. Okay, there's one person. Who is this? Is this Jane? Okay, Jane, I'm sorry. You are gonna continue to be in a builder. You're the only one though. My god. Everybody a technician. These two level 1 technicians, I have a feeling maybe they're breaking stuff. Oh, it happened again! There's 2 people in there, though. There are 2 people. They're going to get the fire put out, right? Right? The fire will be put out. Oh, man. Life support zone is on fire. Are like the 2 bad technicians in here? Who are they? Who are they? Kristen and Matthew. No, Matthew's working on blowing up the matter refinery. Kristen is failing at putting out the fires in our oxygen chambers. I wonder if they can use a fire extinguisher from one room on another room. I wonder if they could, like, come from the matter refinery into here and then go back with the fire extinguisher. She is actually doing damage. She is literally not fixing it. Level 1 technicians literally have a negative impact. Wow. Yeah, you're trying to maintain. I really wish you'd level up. I really wish that Matthew and Rye isn't even the bad technician, is he? No, that's right, it's Kristen. And she's playing a game. I really wish they would level up a little bit. And honestly, there's a lot of technicians not doing anything, even though there's plenty of stuff to be repaired. I'm thinking about switching one over to a builder. Like, what about... Huh. He's gonna go chat. Yeah, let's switch Matthew over. He's a slightly better builder. Maybe he won't be destroying stuff if he's trying to build. And maybe he'll go on the next building project. He'll leave this up to Jane, the reactor room, and he'll go start putting up fire extinguishers. Man, I was really close to having a really bad day right there with that fire. The fire extinguishers are not up yet, but we're fixing that. Slowly but surely, we will eventually get there. Oh wow, that reactor room looks crazy. And there we go. Oh no, not another fire. I was getting ready to say uneventful episode. Good deal and goodbye, but all the fire. This has actually been quite the eventful episode, but nobody has died. And I think that's good, and I think we'll take it as it is. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next.